if you wouldn't mind, could you tell me where our focus is going to be? What question are we focused on? Dominic?
Number 8.
Question number 8. Absolutely. Dominic, how did you know we were focused on question number 8?
Because the black rectangle is under.
It is above it, right. Okay, polling is closed, so right now your brains are thinking, and I see I have everyone's attention. Are we ready? We can start. Here we go. There are 7 seats, there are 7 seats in each row of a theater. There are 50 rows of seats. What is the total number of seats in the theater? Now I'm going to go ahead and open your polling. And you are ready to respond. A, 35, B, 120, C, 350, or D, 700. You can go. It's open. Okay, don't tell me you did it. That's one of our rules. I know that I have 11 responses. 12. Take your time. And I'm really anxious and hopeful that you have all done this correctly and that we can celebrate 100% on this one. I'm waiting for 3 responses, and I like how Christopher is sitting quietly. Shanila's very nice and quiet. You're very attentive. This is the class I love. All right, 3 more people. We're waiting on you. See if you can solve it. Okay, 18 responses. All right, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take a look and see.
Oh,
yes.
And that's okay?
Answer 3. 17 of you chose, which is 350. Let's see what the correct answer was. All right. Can somebody tell me what operation did you use to solve this? What operation? Christopher.
3 times 0 equals 0, and 7 times 5 equals 35.
And so you put it together and you got what answer?
350.
350.
7 times 5 is 35, and I just added a 0.
Okay, wonderful. Charlie.
I skipped counting by 50.
Okay, you skipped counted by 50s how many times?
7.
Very good. Okay, anybody else? Did they do it different? Use your brains, boys and girls, because you're super smart. Mwah. All right. Good job. Is this fun? Yeah. Okay, well, we are working, and thank you, because Mrs. Skandul's learning too. So hopefully we're going to have this up and running in our classroom, and we can work on this 2 to 3 times a week in our classroom. Would you like that?
Yeah.
All righty. Give me 5, please. Thanks, guys. Now you can giggle. Go ahead. All right. Okay, I have moved my black box. I have question. What is our focus? What question? Christopher? Question? 11 is our focus. All right, now we haven't actually performed this expression, but I want you to or this operation. But through talking, we have come to the conclusion that multiplication is the opposite of something, so I'm giving you a push. I'm going to read you the question. Megan wrote this equation. 56 divided by something equals 8. Which multiplication expression is related to her equation? Work backwards. I'm going to open. 56 divided by what is equal to 8? I'm going to open polling. Hold on. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is my non-response. So what this is telling me is I have 4 people that are still thinking. Okay? And this is where I would get participation grades. If your numbers or your names constantly come up when we're doing this, I know that I don't have 100% of you.
How'd you pull up the non-response grid? What'd you do?
You go into this square right here, and once I have my class list, then I'll know based off of this will be names.
Okay.
So. Okay, now, can I ask my brave children, who is it, if you don't want to say, is there anybody who would like to, to share, if you answered A, C, or D, could you share why you did that so I can understand what? Face it in, face down. Nope. You're going to take it and it's going to go face down always. Do you know why? Because this is how we take care of it so nothing happens.
We're at Eastwood Elementary School in Warrensville Heights, Ohio, and we have Bob Brickley here, who's our Turning Point representative. And go ahead, what were you saying about?
Miss Skandul, that was the first time that she's ever used the equipment, the Turning Point clickers, the Mimio cart, and the Mimio pad, without having a lesson prepared, without having ever used it before. She was able to pull off that lesson and engage her students, and you can see the excitement, the energy in the classroom to want to answer the question, to learn about the question. They attempted a question they'd never even tried before, and they received great results. So it was just showing you what you can do in a classroom. Imagine what she can do with some preparation, with some better understanding of the equipment and the software. What she could do.
It was recorded on this Mimio cart. Why did we use the Mimio cart and not her computer today?
Unfortunately, we were unable to properly install the software on her computer. We are waiting for the Tech Smart to come out and install it. And we also did not have the proper cord to connect her document camera projector to the computer properly. So she has the pieces of equipment. Unfortunately, they don't all currently right now work together. So we used the Mimio cart, which had everything set up together, and she's able to use it. So her data is stored right now in the computer in this cart. So
Okay.
ideally it would be stored on the teacher's computer.
So if a teacher wants to use this here at Eastwood Elementary School, all they have to do is grab the Mimio cart.
Yeah, they can take it out, sign it out from the office. You're going to plug it in and turn on the projector, turn on the computer. You've got a wireless keyboard, wireless mouse, and a wireless pad, and it's all ready to go.
Okay. All they'll have to do is still install their, put their kids in.
Yes, you will have to put your classroom, your student names in. The Skandul did it today without the student names in. That's why we only saw numbers on the screen. So her data is tied to the number right now, but that was just kind of a trial run, test run.
Right.
But once we get the student names in, she'll have that student's data correct, incorrect, and it also takes a picture of that question. So if she did realize a question that maybe a large amount of class missed, maybe 30% of the class missed, she can go back and review that question and find other questions that can help her reteach that subject or
Short cycle assessments to drive my data, right? Very quickly, real quick.
So what's your final analysis of what you experienced today?
I think it's a really easy way to get quick data, and I see that my children were very excited and eager, asking, can we do it again? When can we do it again? Can we do it again? So it's fun, and it's integrating technology, which it's 2012, and it's pretty important that we do that. So I think that any of my colleagues could pick this up easily if we had it at their fingertips, and they would use it because it's a great tool.